the important thing to try to connect with is the actual voice of your spirit guide. Everybody has a spirit guide, and that's how I receive all of my information. They talk to me. They give me messages. I hear people on the other side this way. So what I think you need to try and do, if you can get into a relaxed state and quiet the mind, which I know is a huge challenge. But if you can do that, start by asking really simple questions and see if you can hear an answer. Now, the trick in here is the ego will try and jump in and take over and try and answer the question. Or, if you have a rebellious mindset where you want to compete with the information you're hearing, you're going to have to learn how to quiet that voice of your ego. The voice of my guide is clearly not my own because it sounds different. And how it was explained to me, and I say explained, I actually read this someplace, is that the voice of your guide will have a different octave than your own. So it will sound different. It'll come across differently. But let me give you an example. If you are in a place, let's just say that you're in a business meeting and there are people trying to come up with ideas for something. And then all of a sudden you have this brilliant idea and you tell people, oh, I just had an epiphany. That's your guides giving you the idea. I hate to say that. It's not that we're just so smart and so brilliant that we come up with some of these ideas. We are, but a lot of times it's our guides assisting us, because that's when we're really open to receiving the information. If you think about it, if you're in a competitive situation and you're all vying for the best solution for a company, you're really going to be open to hearing that idea. So when something is presented to you like that, the ego wants to, grab a hold of it and say, oh gosh, I'm just so good, I'm brilliant. And we are, but most of the time we're not. We're not.
Help.
We have help.
Yeah.
And so, you may think that it's weird being a psychic medium, but you're a psychic medium too, because you've been receiving information for as long as I have. I promise you. You could have weird dreams and wake up and something happens that happened in your dream, or you get a bad feeling and then something happens. That's the same thing I do. It's like being a psychic medium. You can call it intuition. You can call it, whatever you choose, whatever you're comfortable with. But, allow it to help you, because that's what it's here for. And the angels, a lot of people believe that our guides are angels, and I do too. I think that I have several guides, and I do feel like I have one guide that's not an angel, that maybe had a life here, and then when they passed, they were assigned to me. God bless their poor souls. I really do feel for them. I really do. They're probably going, oh my God, we got Dresden. Oh, Anyway, so I do believe, though, for the most part, that they're angels, and that they're here to help us. So if you're open to their voices, if you're open to the guidance, if you're open to all of the ways in which they try to connect with you, then you can open up yourself to being more psychic. I guess that's the only explanation I can give. I'm not real sure how much more to elaborate, but if you guys need more of an explanation, come and visit me, or text me, or email me. And we had a lot of these questions come in, so this was just the big one. I think we had like 10 or 11 people ask this question. So it's really not as difficult as you think. It's not special. I'm not trying to put myself down or my gift or my ability. I'm just saying everybody has this ability. It just depends on, your willingness to listen and allow it to help, and to be open. And the truth is that when you acknowledge your angels, your guardian angels and your spirit guides, it makes them happy because they've been here all along. Excuse me. And so when you acknowledge them, they tend to step forward a little bit more and be a little bit more present in your life to help and to assist. So don't feel silly, calling on them or talking to them or asking them questions. I mean, they can help you with absolutely everything. And I do mean everything. There's really no question off limits. The Bible says, ask and you shall receive. It doesn't say you can only ask these things, or you can only ask this list of questions and receive. You can't ask this. That's, to my knowledge, not in the Bible. So it says ask and you will receive. So ask everything, anything that you want, ask for it. Because that's, the angels are here to serve. And obviously, if it's God's will and his intention for you and it's for the greater good, then you will receive. If it's, if God needs to protect you and it's not in your greatest good, then you won't receive it. But just know that's for your protection. But for the most part, I think that the things we ask for are harmless to other people. And so I believe that we all have the ability to receive. So, if you practice listening, trying to be quiet your mind, and let me know if you come up with anything, that you find surprising or, phenomenal in your life. I would love to hear about it, and I would love to help you develop this ability even more. Thanks, and I guess that's it.
Yeah, if you have any more questions, like she said, just send us a line, DresdenDanielle@AOL.com or DresdenDanielle.com, Facebook, Dresden Danielle, and Twitter @Dresden Danielle. Thanks, guys.
Alrighty, y'all have a great day. Bye.